Hello everyone, this is Wolfie of Mistforge, and today I want to talk about something that might strike a nerve in some players. The very concept of what the community has coined as Cliffgaming seems to have split feelings. Some love the use of it, while others think it's the cheapest thing in the entire universe. So it begs the question, is Cliffgaming bad manners, or is it a tactical advantage? For those that might be unaware, Cliffgaming is the act of causing someone to be thrown out of bounds and fall to their death, be it launch, push, or most commonly, Wu Tongue Lash. The player will fall to their death, giving the enemy team one less person to worry about, and more importantly, giving them an instant 10 power. There are literally tons of abilities in Gigantic that displace enemy heroes. In fact, the only heroes who can't directly cliff someone are Taito and Ramsey, but you could even exempt those two because of deflect upgrades that can cause enemy abilities to cliff themselves, such as HK's Mortar. You could also include Gnosis and Trip in this since their ring out potential requires such a specific scenario, but it is possible. The point is that being knocked away and out of the map should not be an unexpected possibility at any point of the game unless you're in the Sanctum Falls Clash Arena. The advantage of Cliffgaming your foe is very much validated. It provides power, it gives the ability to advance or retreat from a point, and it gives you the sweet satisfaction of knowing that you got a nice clean kill. It's the same type of experience from pushing someone off the map in Overwatch. As someone who plays Lucio regularly, I understand the value of a good boop when trying to advance on or hold on a control point. So where does the BM come from? Well, it could be any number of things. It could be the frustration of watching as your character just falls and there's nothing you can do about it. The disappointment of knowing that death could have been easily avoided if you either were not standing on the ledge or were paying attention. It could be the difference of your team or the enemy team getting the next rampage sitting at a 90-90 power race. Personally, I think the last one is where most of the hate comes from. Knowing that your death was the reason the enemy got the push is incredibly emotionally unsettling. And yeah, you could say that about any death, but being clipped is a whole separate tier because you feel like it's just a super gimmicky and unskillful way to get kills. Especially when you consider heroes like Wu who can do it so easily and recover with little effort. At that point though, I would consider the negative outlook on Cliffgaming to be more of a psychological dilemma to the victim, not a problem with the act of performing the action. But going back to getting rampages, cliffing can make all the difference on winning the objective game, sometimes to the point of making it impossible to stop. Let's go back to my Overwatch example. If I'm playing on Ilios well and I boop two people into the pit while my team is trying to capture the point, I just gave my team a pretty big advantage on their assault. Two less players to worry about for about 15 seconds, give or take. In Gigantic, if I cliff game someone and that kill just happens to give my team the rampage, then that's a 1 power race and automatic progress to winning the game. Can you figure out the difference? If I boop two people off in Overwatch, I give my team a temporary advantage. We might get some progress on the capture, or we might not. Those 4 remaining people on the enemy team could hold on to the point the entire time. Were the kills satisfying? Of course, but they didn't give my team any progress to winning the game. But if I ring out someone in Gigantic, I'm getting power for the next rampage. If that kill gives me the rampage, that's guaranteed progress towards winning the entire match because no matter what the enemy team does, they cannot stop my Guardian from rampaging and doing damage. And I'm not trying to sound like I'm against Cliffgaming, but in that situation, it makes the victim feel powerless and that's not fun. Thus where the frustration comes from. So obviously Cliffgaming isn't going to be changed just because a couple people are frustrated. I'm not even saying that anything should be changed about it, but I do think that people should be more respectful of the concept and tactical usage of Cliffgaming and work around the idea that it exists. Research how each hero can knock you off, and be mindful of who's on the enemy team. Do they have common cliffing heroes like Wu, Zenobia, or HK? Who has deflex ready like Margrave or Mozu? Where should you be standing during the fights? It all comes with practice. The only way Cliffgaming actually does become BM is when someone constantly attempts to get ring out kills and nothing else throughout the entire game. That'll be the end of this video. If there's anything to take from this, it's to be mindful of Cliffgaming as a whole and to not get tilted because of it. Though cheap it may be, the tactical advantages of a good ring out are invaluable, and you should always find ways to work around those advantages with proper positioning and awareness. Make sure to like and subscribe to Mistforge if you enjoyed watching. Thanks for watching, have a great day, and we'll see you on the airship.